Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Have you heard? The conveyor belt at the entrance to the harbor is broken down.
Gotta be quicker or I'll start falling behind the translation. Let me guess. You suspected sabotage or part of some big conspiracy?
Hello, hello everyone. How are we doing today?
Ta-da!
I hope you're all doing
Queen's here.
very, very well. M. Kaiser, hello, hello. How you doing today? Kimmy, hello. Loofles, hello. Sam, the cheesy penguin bear, it's been a while. Long time no see. Glad you're back, Sam. Kiyoshi, hello. Lab Monkey, hello. Genshin Gamer, hello, hello. Tantazan, hello, hello, hello. Lord Corvidus, hello. A very more deficient bird. Oh no. All my count. Oh, yeah. Getting all your characters' talents to 10 will definitely do that. Vela, hello, hello. Catlike, good morning, good morning. Hope you're having a good day today. Kyra, hello, hello. McGame Master, hello. Key Fairy, hello, hello. Mahi did the Gojo and Geto, Catlike. Oh yeah. Hikari, hello. Keymac, hello, hello. Do. Yellow Ellie, hello there. Y'all doing great? I'm doing okay. Took my mom in this morning for, Columbina thingy. Took her in, she had to do an endoscopy. So took her in this morning for that. They're basically going to hold her for a few hours, so I don't know if I'll be able to do much with the Archon Quest today. Because I'm going to go pick her up, around, I think around noon or so for me. Let's see. I guess around noon or so is when we're sort of planning to have that. So, who knows? I'll tell him I love it when I see him. Oh, nice. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So there might be a bunch of random interruptions today. That and trying to coordinate with some electrical work that needs to be done too. All sorts of stuff. What time you go? Well, I'm going to get maybe a call or two. And depending on when that happens, I might have to leave just so I can pick up my mom from the endoscopy center.
It's you two.
If everything goes well, yeah, me too.
I'm alright.
So who knows when they said that the procedure itself is going to take a couple hours, but even though I just dropped her off, she's not starting right away. So she might not start until like 8:45. Well, I guess she wouldn't start until I dropped her off at 7:30, and then she was in there. I don't know when she's gonna start. Maybe like 9ish, 9:30.
Okay? Just tell us. Even if it's something small, you'll feel much better once it's off your chest.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Sam. My grandmother passed away a few days ago. I thought 2026 was going to be better. It's not starting out so great. I have to tell you, from my perspective.
What?
Minnie, hello. Thank you, Sam. My grandmother was really, really old. She was, she would have been 101 in March. So, not crazy, but still, it definitely doesn't feel good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
A drink?
Congrats to that lifetime. I think the secret to her, one, when she was really old, she seemed to just do whatever she wanted and did not care. So I think that is a secret. Have lots of family that can take care of you and then just do whatever you want. One story that I shared before is when my aunt was the one who's been watching her. But when my aunt had to go, like, travel or something like that, my uncle was the one who was watching her. Uncle on, like, a little bit further away, who lived, like, 20 or 30 minutes away from where she is. And so when he had to give her the medication, she's like, oh, where's my coffee ice cream? He's like, what? She's like, I always take my medication with coffee ice cream. He's like, oh. So he went to the store and got her coffee ice cream. And she was just eating her coffee ice cream while taking her medications. And then, when my aunt got back, my uncle was like, yeah, I got her some extra coffee ice cream for her medication. And my aunt was like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, she has to take her coffee ice cream and her medication. And my aunt was like, no, she doesn't. Like, what are you talking about? And my grandma's just laughing, listening to this whole conversation. She's like, ah, ha, 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 ha. She's like, I fooled you so good.
Really?
It's a great story. I love her.
Expectations too high.
Been through a lot recently. I have many. It's been a lot.
Flavor.
My mom started going to hospice grief counseling, and she gave me a business card from them. She's like, you should sign up too. I was like,
So I'm not sure.
I get it. I also have a lot of other stuff to do. So I feel like I need to carve out some space for that.
Heavy?
Because I gotta deal with a lot of other stuff too.
Heavy like a Fatui overcoat.
Good morning, Mushroom Puppy. Good to see you again.
That comparison makes it even more confusing.
Hang in there. Thank you, Sam. Something light and delicate then. A nice
Okay.
creme cake.
Whatever you think.
Believe in the bee that believes in you. Oh, Sam, believe? Columbina with hand stretch out. This is kind of an awkward pose. I haven't seen that one before. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, interesting. We're making Columbina mixed drinks. All right. Cool. I love killing Dottore every week, but he's not worth 60 resin. We definitely need the, like, instead of weekly bosses being discounted, they definitely need to be free. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to deal with that, Reinbach. That's a lot. Triple coffee. Boop. Boop. Some pretty good looking coffee. Works. Tomorrow's your day off. Ooh, very nice, Vela. That is some black coffee. Some super black coffee.
Wow.
Chaos Kraken, hello.
Mama wants to try a glass of that.
Really? Paimon wants super black coffee? That doesn't seem like right up Paimon's alley. Is dementia hereditary?
I've smelled something like this before.
I think that if you have someone who has dementia, I think you have a higher chance of it, but it's not hereditary.
Oh, really? Where?
So I think risk of dementia is higher if there's someone with dementia in your
In
family,
Sandrone's room. She had a
but
drink
it's
that
not
smelled
a
like this.
It's not like a
The
guarantee
aroma caught my
or like
interest,
something in your
when
genes
she noticed,
necessarily.
She just held on to the drink
Oh,
for
you're getting your
ages
nails done.
without
Nice.
finishing it.
Shroom nails. Beautiful. Do we get a new event today? Maybe. I need to check.
It
I
was
don't know if
like
it'll be out for us just yet. If
She was
it's
waiting
if
for
it's
me to
coming to
ask
North
about
America
it.
now, it won't be out just yet. How many more days do we have until the next a week? No, probably less. Let me see.
What did you ask?
When the next banners come out, we should be getting the new events.
Shouldn't you be drinking engine oil instead?
You-doo-doo. How did she respond?
She said
Trevor's really doing everything but finding his sister.
That doesn't bear
Yeah.
repeating.
You haven't seen any? Like 4 days? Probably, yeah. About 4 days would probably be right. It's probably this late Tuesday / Wednesday. New event is tomorrow. Oh, okay. Because we got the Primo Gems in the mail. I don't know if there's other events coinciding with that or not.
Sorry, it was a little bitter. All in all, not very good.
Chaos Kraken. It's like you're counting the days till Christmas.
Sour when she drank it.
You should get yourself a Varka Advent Calendar.
Paimon thinks her
And
mother
by
has other
Advent
reasons for
Calendar,
that.
I mean just get like a bag of assorted candy and have one and just mark it off every day until Varka comes. The mail event, got it. Huh, something special seemed to happen. Oh, cool. Name card. Alright. Wait, more series unlocked? Wait a minute. More Selenic Chronicles unlocked? Does this count like the weeks that we didn't get to do these? Ooh, that could be interesting. No, oh.
Lantern
just
Rite
like a
begins
seesaw.
tomorrow, I believe.
Oh,
If you
really?
take
Oh,
something
boy.
from this side and don't put anything on the other, the seesaw will tip over.
Huh. Alright, I definitely haven't done whatever this is. So this seems like another Columbina thing.
People often give things to the Kuhenki, praying for good luck. I'm teaching them the importance of doing things in return.
Do do do. Do 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 do. View records. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Do do 1 2 3 4 5 6 6. I guess are we at this one now? All right, I guess that disappeared. Huh. All right. On to Leeway. And to do this. Stygian Onslaught, or let's see, how much time? 17 seconds, alright. You had a dream about when Varka's birthday is? Really? You get a 10 pull tomorrow from the mail. It's not tomorrow. We're getting 400 Primo Gems over 4 days. So it's not all coming tomorrow, but we'll get the first part of it tomorrow. You have to wait a whole year for birthday art. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Doo-doo. That's too long.
Use the force.
Ride my bike. Hello, hello. Good to see you.
Animal 6301.
Bloop. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. February 17th is the dreams come true. Oh boy. Energy recharge. That's not great. You're so excited and worried about this call.
Use the force authorized.
I'm sure it'll go fine, Minnie. I'm sure everything will be alright. Oh, no artifact inventory space. Well, I have something here that's not quite plus 20 that we should level up. I also wonder if I have any good energy recharge sands here. Attack, attack, defense, attack. That's a lot of crit damage. Wow. Energy recharge. That's pretty good. Elemental mastery. Certainly not 35 crit damage, but it's pretty good. Go into your folks' place later. You get to see Anna. Oh, I hope Anna's doing okay. Sweet, sweet Anna. Sweet cat. My mom's getting more and more things prepared so she can bring the cats from my stepdad's place. She wants to bring 2 sweet cats. 2 sweet meows. That's not looking great. That's looking fairly disappointing. Well, that's why we have these pieces to throw in there. And enhance. Crit damage, alright. Not the worst. Could be better, but not so bad. Cats! Can I borrow that attack sands for reasons? Everyone's always trying to steal my artifacts. Physical damage, oof. You can have that physical damage goblet. Defense. Have you heard the Mondstadt anthem proper? I have not. I know what you're talking about though, but I haven't heard it.
Shark, good news. I should be back more now as the training wheels are starting to come off with
Oh,
my
nice,
new
Husker.
job. Shark Heart Bongo.
Phew. I'm glad it's going well too. From last time we spoke, last week, I think. You were saying it's going pretty well. And that your manager or someone who was doing a ride-along was like, yeah, you're doing great. I was like, that's what we like to hear. Great, Husker. That's not good. Could I add that to the queue? Mondstadt's song. I need to hear it first.
Use of force authorized.
Phew. Ollie sent me that, but with the, I think the lyrics translated as well. Because they're actually speaking German, or singing in German. 11 seconds. New record. Bloop. Still learning each day, but it's going well. Nice. Glad to hear that. Okay, that's not great. Healing bonus, not on this set. With both crit and energy recharge. I think I have a couple of those as well. Newbie wash. Known as the music in the background. Ooh. Speaking of physical damage, oof. Leave domain. We're going. Well, I'll get our plans first. I'm going to see how Jabai plays. It'll be pretty simple. It's basically like press her skill, normal attack a bunch. Then when you get enough points to use her special enhanced version of her skill, you just use that. And you just spam that as much as you can. Basically, you're going to try and do that like 3 times. Because her special skill's where most of her damage is coming from. So press skill, attack, attack, attack. Use special skill, attack, attack, attack. Use special skill, attack, attack, attack. Use special skill. And then like finish off with like a burst. Are you pulling for Jabai? Probably not. I will probably be holding off, and I'll probably go for Skirk on Asia. And then, yeah, probably not.
If you ever have it.
So backwards Navia? Kinda, yeah. That's an interesting way to look at it. Let's see. Bullseye, Moonlit Dash, Increasing Danger. Even Steel can't stop them. Alright, we're gonna do these two so we can get the monster drops and the experience. Kiyoshi, hello! Can I gamble here? Yes, you can gamble here. The gamble command exists at this point as well. But you do need channel points, so you'll have to stay here a little bit in order to gamble. But welcome to Twitch! Yes! Welcome, welcome, welcome. How goes architecture, Kiyoshi? Hope things are going alright. Oh. Wait a minute. I wanted Lauma here, not Bird. I'll probably pass on Jabai too. Jabai is definitely like a strong damage dealer. She's just really, really restricted, which for people who've been playing the game for a long time that have a ton of characters, it's not that bad. Because as long as you have Columbina, you just have Columbina, Jabai, and that's your team. The problem is, if you're trying to look at a Primo Gem spent per value for your account, she's very, very low on that list. Because you've got one team with her, and you just pretty much have to run that team. And if the enemy has very high Geo resistance, or if they're just Geo immune, it's like, well, can't use you. As opposed to like support characters that you can use in tons of different teams. Pew. Geo Nilu. Gilu.
Accelerating.
Woo. Nilu is a very interesting character because she enables something interesting, and you're basically just playing her for her ability to change the reaction, which is a really interesting concept. Do I want to fight? No, I'll just go up here and fight these. There's probably no need for Jabai. Yeah. That probably makes some boss at some point that's like, Lunar Crystallize does more, and it's like, well, just bring Columbina and like Geo Traveler if you need to, or something like that. Now that the Traveler got their cool Traveler buffs. Ah, Anefa, Friendship Bolt? Wait a minute. I gotta go to the Ducky and get her skill to get upgrades. Boop. Universal Zhongli is my solution. I mean, honestly, pretty fun. I think you get a new coat, right? Alright, we go Ducky. I was curious how good Geo Traveler is with Columbina. If you build them for damage, they'll be pretty okay. Lunar Crystallize is not particularly great, but if you were like, if you just needed it for something, you'd probably want to just do Geo Traveler. If you had C6 Ningguang, that would be alright. If you had like C6 Kachina, you could use that as well. Where does it show you all the buffs? I don't know where it shows you the buffs. Profile? Is this it? Yeah, this is the additional buffs. Gains an attribute bonus for every attribute they've resonated with. So, extra defense! Yay! EM increased by 60, HP, attack, crit damage increased by 20. I knew his cryo was going to be crit damage, but I don't think they saw. Yeah. Not resonated. Yeah. Well, that makes them a little bit better. So at least extra crit rate, and then when cryo comes, extra crit damage. Let me make sure that this does, in fact, do that. Energy recharge 16%. Plus 12 would be 28. Plus 5 would be 33. Plus 11 is 40 something. And then 20 something. Huh. Does it just not show up in the stats? Does it only activate if you're of that element? 231. 239. Huh. Let's see. 37. 53. 51. Because there's another quest that gives them EM. Pew. And then they get 60. Open the Treasure Troves Workshop. An FS toolbox. Alright, Anefa. Oh, I have to use this from the actual item menu, don't I? Here we are.
Upgrade
Use
complete. My cuteness is now increased. Anefa at your service.
cuteness increase. Anefa's toolbox empty. Do we change it here? No. Where do we change it? Does it just auto change? Robo Bling. Epicilla, hello, hello. Anefa has something to say to you. Here's some Krunkake's big giant duck. I do not require this recipe. Multifunctional domestic robot. Well, that was interesting. Anefa has more. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. That's the Mondstadt song? Oh, neat. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. Let me see. Angry Brigida. I kind of want to change it back to the Anefa face. Can I do that?
Add
Is that
Astra.
possible? I thought it got different clothes, not a different face.
Add Astra.
Maybe it does in combat.
Thank you for
Maybe we will have a competent cryo damage dealer. I hope so. With Cryo Traveler. We'll get a playable Capitana before Confident Traveler. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whee! Let's see. Roboface. Where are you? There you are. Seems you're just that. I wonder if I can switch back. Let me see. The robot always changes to enough if she's not your active. Oh, okay. I did not know that.
clean up.
Aha, okay. Good, good, good. Are the reruns for Jabai revealed? Jabai, Nouvelette, and the 4 stars are Aino, Goro, and Itlua. So they have been revealed. If it's Skirk when he eats sardines for a week. Oh, you mean after. They have not been revealed after. We will, let's see, what is the, how much time do we have? 5 days at 8 hours for me. We'll know in, like, 2 weeks. Woo! So, little over 2 weeks we'll have the details. Team say Skirk in 6.4. I wonder if I should go for Skirk. because I do have some coffee. Woo! Actually, let me look at my. Crit damage, crit rate, ER attack. That's pretty good. I wonder if we have any crit rate ones. Crit rate, crit damage, attack, EM. Not quite as useful. That's a lot of crit damage. That's an interesting one too. That's also a lot of crit damage. Wow. All right. What do you have? Crit damage, ER, flat attack. Crit rate, crit damage, ER, HP percent. Ooh, yeah, some of these don't look so good. That could be alright. Oh, I crafted that. Interesting. 24 crit damage. That one's not so bad. What's this? Crit damage, ER, cryo. Okay. Woo! You said you didn't get your loading because of the Venti Innocent. Oh no. Which is never pull 4 stars. Yeah. If you don't want the 5-star, then it's not a good idea to pull for the 4 stars. If you're okay with the 5-star, then it's alright to pull. Oh, this is an electrician. Hold on, I gotta send this issue or this message real quick. All right. Trying to get some schedules coordinated. Ash, hello. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. So if I get pulled here and there a bunch, I'm trying to deal with some some real estate stuff, property management stuff, as well as some seeing if my need to pick up my mom. Winners and Sharky, do what you gotta do. Thank you, Cat-like. I appreciate you. Is that a water bear? Hello, hello. I love pretty music so much. Me too, Ash. Love some pretty music. Moonlit dash. Bullseye. Let's go increasing danger. I need to remember that I should run this team in just like in Stygian Onslaught instead of doing the crab and beating it in 12 seconds so I can get more friendship on Best, Yehoda, and Durin. Are the SE... I'm getting the points. For gambling, I think so. Yeah, they are. The Stream Elements vibes are what you use to gamble. Phew. They're used for, they're basically just song requests and gambling. And that's like all you can use them for. Pew. I'll gamble all later, watch me cook. You get, I think it's 20 points every 10 minutes? It's something like that. Sucrose and Nefa Aino Jingjo am I cooked? No Colombina or Flins or Nefer Lauma. I mean, that's a really strong party. It depends what you're trying to fight. If you're trying to fight, like, hard Stygian bosses, you might be a little cooked, but in general, no. Like, that's a good party. Just run on-field Sucrose, and you'll be good. You'll do all the swirl, and you'll have plenty of Hydro from Jingcho and Aino together. And then Jingcho's damage reduction on top of Anefa's shield is actually very potent too.
Sharp.
Because shields don't stack, but damage reduction does stack with shields, so you take less damage. And then you still have a shield active. So that's really nice. Yeah, we might as well grab this here. And then go and leeway it up. Making Animal Farm into an animated movie for kids? Really? How interesting. Animal Farm. Was it all pigs are created equal, or all animals are created equal, and some are more equal than others? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Genshin just died. Let me get back. I bet it does. Have you seen any of those animations from, like, what is it? What is that weird, like, think tank turned media company? Oh, PragerU? Where they're talking about Christopher Columbus, and he's like, oh, and like, we heard you had slaves and stuff. That's bad, wasn't it? He's like, Chris, oh, you cannot judge me by his other, by the standards of your time. And like, it was very weird. And I was like, who are they making this for? This is definitely not made for children. It's very much made for the people that are investing in this. Oh, Genshin, come back. Okay, there we are. So unhinged. Cthulhu Gal, oh, thank you for gifting a sub.
Schlegel has gifted a sub to Kimmy Hunt.
Use the force off.
Yeah, it is, I bet it's probably terrible, Ash. Phew. Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna make, like, pro-capitalist Animal Farm? Wow, after 5 tries? That is nice, Blizzog Knight. Very lucky. Good morning, good morning. The pigs are good. Probably. Ooh, okay. We'll take that. I wonder if they're gonna keep the name Napoleon. They'll probably change it, like, no, that's too French. Pew! We're gonna name the pig Reagan. Pew! Pew! it gets rid of the OG message. Gotta watch it to know. Well, it obviously would get rid of the OG message. Phew. Phew. The OG message is all about the dangers of authoritarianism.
A moonlit night for all.
Annihilation mode.
Do 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 do. Do do. That's not a good artifact. I don't think we need that either. Do 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 do. Mr. That Guy, hello. Oh, YouTube chat just exploded with a bunch of messages. Hello, Chips. Hello, hello. Phew. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're all doing well. You're gonna play Arknight's Enfield? Looks amazing. Probably not. Unless something just like really captures my attention. Phew. Eyes to adult now, bah. Understandable. Do you take your Sharkmans? I did not, Ren. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate you trying to keep me nice and healthy. Thank you very much. Let's see. Do. Vitamins. We got our red rice yeast, our one a day, and whatever this orange one is. Do I recommend pulling Shi1 for Jabai or Escoffier Skirk? I already have Columbina. Definitely Escoffier. Ooh, that's nice. Escoffier makes... Ooh, that's really nice too. Escoffier makes a big difference in a Skirk team. Whereas Jabai's C1 is not going to make that much of a difference. It's nice, but it's not giving you all the things that Escoffier is doing, plus the fact that you just have Escoffier for someone else if you build another team that is a non-Skirk team that still wants to be like Hydro Cryo only.
Time to check your posture and do a nice stretch.
Stretchy time! Phew! Turret! My ancient Egypt BCE PC can't handle it. I gotta see if I would have this. I don't even know if I'd have the space for it. That's not too bad. Ooh, that's good. Mahi! Hello, hello! How you doing? The factory must grow. Oh, I can't pause. I know what I'll do. I'll run to the edge and do a nice stretch for a couple seconds here. You'll get your shield up. Big shark stretch. Alright. Alright, I did a nice stretch. And now blast. Do you think Shalonen will work in a Jabai team with Columbina? Shalonen will work, but you're going to want to use a different artifact set than the Cinder City artifact set. Most likely you're going to want to use something like the... Well, you could do a couple things. You could give Shalonen Serenade, or you could give her like the Instructor set for the extra EM, which would be helpful for Jabai. Or you just get extra lunar damage % from the Serenade set, and then run Columbina on the Obad set. And then you would run Jabai with Night of Skies Unveiling, basically always. So there's a couple things you could do. Is Sharon on YouTube right now? I don't think Sharon's on YouTube right now. Sharon's probably still They're probably still working and about to finish up work. Oh, Chaos Kraken!
658,128,845 Razor. It's not actually his. I finally have 4 PC hex.
Ooh.
Omix, you're up to my usual standard.
Alright, let's take a look. Doo-doo. I'm guessing this is Varka Razor. Let's see. 69.1, nice. 180 crit damage, 124 ER, 1600 attack. Ooh, alright. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that feather's really good. And that flower is really good too. Sands is also pretty good. Goblet's good too. So basically just need a better circlet. And then maybe a better Sands. And then everything else looks really nice. So if you get a couple things there, then I think you'll be good. Is Hex good on Razor? It's not bad.
I don't sing for anyone in particular.
And a lot of teams with Razor,
Still,
you would probably end up
if someone stops to
run
listen,
something that is
I hope it
designed to
provides a
enhance the
moment of
team's
peace
damage more than
all the
his
same.
personal damage. But if you're running him with like Fischl and you're trying to do like official Chevrolet team comp with Durin, then this would be pretty good. If you already have like a good Gladiator set though, it's not really worth farming just for Razor. But it's pretty nice, and the extra crit rate is helpful too, because this effectively is 89 crit rate with the bonus. I guess it doesn't show here, but it gives you extra crit rate. Hope you can get a killer onset goblet because of great offset sands. Ooh, true. There is the possibility that you could craft one as well. That is a pretty good goblet, though. I don't know how much he needs energy recharge. Probably not too much, but yeah, that's a nice goblet. Do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, looks good. I think better circlet for now would be, I think, the priority I would try for. Hopefully you can get one before the Stygian stuff resets, which is next week, I think. How long does this go for? 1 day, 18 hours? Oh, alright, 2 days. Razor in this economy? Wait, that's a Varka placeholder. Yeah, placeholder. No, I don't need to craft anything there. George, hello.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome.
Alright, I don't need to do that.
Ad Astra Ab.
Bloop.
Thank you for complete.
Don't forget to drink y'all water. Yeah, I've been drinking tea right now because it's nice and cold. Or outside is cold, so the tea is warm and keeping me nice and warm. Hayes, what are you doing? What have you done to Chaos Kraken? Hayes, you're being bad. Guess what? Enjoy this. I don't know how much. Let's say. How long is 10,000 seconds? I don't know. Unable? Wait. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo. Doo-doo. Boop. Doo-doo. 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 Doo-doo.
This realm is truly
That's 166 minutes. All right. There we go. Have I tried the DPS dummy? I have. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Doo-doo.
if you ever have
I get it, Chaos Kraken. Well, they have been timed out for 10,000 seconds. The first time it didn't work because apparently you can't put commas in the time. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Lost every day from last week. I'm now a responsible gambler. Oh no. You will pull Varka regardless. Enjoy the characters you want to enjoy. Okay. I need to let's switch to Asia and then EU. And then we shall come back here. What's your ideal DPS numbers for clearing endgame? Around 100,000 or so is hopefully what should be good. Hopefully they don't have too much more power creep, but I mean, that kind of still happens anyways.
Crocagirly is jawsome.
Crocagirly, thank you so much for the sub. So blessed. 29 months? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah. We gotta watch the Chaos Kraken Varka pulls. That'll be fun. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, let's switch and go to Shark Asia. So blessed, Crocagirly. Your name still makes me feel very happy every time I see it. I don't know why. Is that Sky? Hello. Hello, hello, Sky. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I feel like Endgame is more about having multiple teams, combinations of different reactions. It is very much like that, Eric. Endgame is basically like, depending on what you are doing, it's like for Stygian, it's like, how many characters do you have that are super highly invested? And then for Abyss, it's like, how many characters do you have that work well enough together and are also pretty well invested? And then Imaginarium Theater is like, how many characters do you have that are like built enough that they can do some damage or do what they're trying to do and just like won't die? Discord. I'm gonna make a server for it because people from a lot of different servers are watching. Ooh, okay. Nice-oo. I'll have to give you my shark blessing. In person. You're rotting while writing a project? Don't rot. We don't want nighttime rot. Nighttime sky. Not nighttime decay. I guess we'll do crab. Time for crab fight. The deadline's tomorrow. Well, you don't have to rot that much longer, because you'll get it finished. And then you'll be finished with it. Easy. Not so much more rotting. I don't like leg days in the gym. So pain. What's something that's supposed to help doing legs afterwards? I don't know. I think it's like, is it jogging afterwards or something? There's something that's supposed to help, so like you don't get as much lactic acid buildup or like you get resistant to it or something like that. The difficulty of leg days, you still have to walk afterwards. You're like, oh. Ooh, that's a really bad artifact. Gross. Just imagine I'm saying your full name. Nighttime Sky 10-star? Creatine, protein, foam rollers, magnesium soaks. Ooh. I was gonna say, that all sounds good, and then I saw magnesium soaks, and I'm like, cat-like, you fancy. I don't know what that means, but I'm just imagining, like, a really nice, like, spa treatment, like, yes, your magnesium soak. Right this way. Like, very good. And while I'm at it, please give me a handcrafted creatine cocktail. Oh, it's literally Epsom salts? Oh. I didn't know that. And I learned something today. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, that's not that great. That's also not that great. Sweet shark. Cat legs like pat pat pat. Sweet shark. Like, oh you. You're so cute. Oh, look at you. So cute. Pat 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 pat. Have a good day. Take care, cat leg. You have a good one too. Happy Friday, Junior. You have a good one, Chaos Kraken. You have to DM me for the full name now. Ooh. Phew. There are some people who will DM me when I have to do like their Abyss or Theater or something, and they send me the same message over and over, and it's like, hello, Shark's government name, aka Shark. Here's my info. Had modular control difficulty and levels, like how it's built into ZZZ. There would be a lot of things that could be improved with Genshin's difficulty curve for sure. New JJK. Ooh, exciting. Exciting, exciting. Phew. Shark's government name is insane work. I know. Not the government name. I know. Phew. Phew.
Fate is upon you.
Mushroom Puppy, what should I call your dog? Because I knew the government name. And then you like, gosh, Shark, doxing my dog? I was like, what do I call it? Mushroom Puppy Pup? Mushroom Pup Pup? Mushroom Doggo? Mushroom Pup Dog? Mushroom Doggo Pup? Your government name is the best worst husband name of all time? Making a garden, wood planks or stone type material for the flooring? I would use stone. Don't use wood unless you were planning to grow like fungus or something like that, because wood can rot and there's a lot of wood eating organisms, and with the moisture for wood, unless you're planning to grow like mushrooms that are gonna like grow out of the wood and you're planning on that specifically, that could end up being very poor. I would choose, I would do fairly large rocks and then smaller stones underneath that, so you have a good amount of drainage. So like do kind of like pad the soil down underneath, or like the dirt basically, and then use a bunch of gravel and then use bigger rocks on top of that, and then you can keep that as your base, and then you can put your soil and other stuff in between. That's not good. EM, oof. Your Bluetooth connected to your organ? What? Huh? Do 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 do. Oh, thank you, Sharky. Ah, yes. Do 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 do. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. You're very welcome, Kyoshi. So for gardens, you just need it to be stable enough to hold like the plants, and also offer drainage. So you would just do like little stones there, and you might even just get away with like just gravel itself. You probably don't need bigger rocks unless you're trying to do a gardenscape, in which case you would do like your substrate, your like gravel, your soil, and then any sort of top thing. So if you're doing like a rock garden and you wanted like sand on top, you'd put the sand there. If you're running like plants, you don't really want sand. And then you can landscape with like bigger rocks on top. But generally you just want like a little bit of small like gravel that's small enough for drainage and also the plant roots to get around. Because you don't want big rocks that will intrude upon the roots getting through. Depending on the garden you're growing. If it's like, you know, herbs and stuff, then they can get around a little bit larger rocks easier than like a tree. And Rick's the same song. I can stop myself. Do 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 do. Do do do. Vela has become the rule breaker. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Try your luck betting on Jade. Do do do. Sure, 200 Mora. A shark should have an underwater garden. Just tending to our underwater garden. What would we have in there? All sorts of seaweed. What else? Elemental sight. Go. I don't know which jade looks the best. I don't know, I'll go with the one on the red, I guess. I'll go with the one on the red. Is that a good one? Oh. I'm broke once again. That'll do for now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Straight to the heart. Up this way. Okay, let's see. Oh, I guess we climb. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. What up, Matthew? Hello. You're running C4 Ryan and C6 Sucrose, C4 Bennett with Toma with artifacts, or do I use her with Coma? Do-do. What was that? One up, Matthew. Who's the last person? Do-do-do-do-do. I forgot to silence you there, Ace. You're allowed on YouTube. Do-do. Do-do. Na-na-na-dun. It's called aquascaping. I've seen aquascaping. It's really, really, really pretty. I was like, ooh, this looks nice. I was like, I should not do this hobby. I was like, I don't think I will, Whew. Ow. Poor Mona. I was like, I don't think I will take care of this with the level of precision that you need to, at least when you're first starting out. I was like, I don't do well with plants. I don't think I could be, like, manage a whole ecosystem in a tank.
Sun feels almost as hot as those studio.
Doo-doo-doo. Revenge, Yum. Is this your revenge for getting Mona losing a 50-50? Rizne, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Yes, it is, Shark. I figured. Ooh, that's a good idea, Vela. Finding you. I'm doing okay. Ooh.
Let me scribe. Up to the freezer.
I remember having some sort of fun and weird dream, but now I can't remember it at all. That and trying to coordinate little things, getting little things done little by little here and there. Trying to do real estate property management stuff. Gonna pick up my mom from an endoscopy later. Hopefully she's feeling okay because she had to be fasting for several hours from I think 5 or 6 probably last night until this morning. Come on, Mona, keep climbing. There you go. So I hope she's gonna be alright because I know she will be hungry after all of this. Maybe I'll get her some nice super pho. Woo! I hope you're doing alright. Hope the studying's going well. Remember, you're the best! Ow. Phew. I hope you're... I don't know what you call them. Hope you get to hang out a little more with your upperclassmen. Hope you are able to make friends and socialize with some of your compatriots and colleagues as you get ready to take over the world. Oh yeah. Yep, I'm the best. Yeah. Looks like Florida's getting more winter weather. Get your fin mitts. I know. It looks like it was getting pretty cold. We had to treat a patio, but the problem was it was either cold or rainy, and the sealant needs to be above 50 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 days, and there needs to be no wind or rain. So we were like, all right, we've cleaned this off and prepared the surface, but now there's nothing we can do for a week. We're like, all right, and so we're like, well. So we tried it yesterday, and we're like, hopefully it'll be I was like, just give it 3 days, because it's gonna be above that temperature with no rain for a day, half a day yesterday, and then a little bit of half a day today. So maybe by tomorrow it should be good. Your signed upperclassman dropped out in October. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. What's the updated team for Ayaka? Ayaka's literally sleeping months now. Ayaka, Farina, you're basically a Skirk team. Ayaka, Farina, Escoffier, and then another Hydro character. Jingcho, Yalan, Dahlia. I guess you don't really need Dahlia as much, but someone like that. You could even run Columbina there if you really wanted to, because there's not a great last slot. It's okay. Oh. Well, don't forget, you're the best. Even when things are very tough. I believe in you. Believe in the shark that believes in you. Things are tough right now. Yeah. I believe you have much untapped capacity. Even with all the history that you hate studying. And the Greek and all the other things that you're like, ah, why did I do this? I was such a fool. You can do this. Rizne training arc. I'll believe in the shark that believes in men. That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. Rizne putting words in my mouth. Oof. If Ash heard that, you're like, belief in men. Ooh, gross. Well, that's good too. Do 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 do. OMG. Alright. You predicted my reply? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Do do do. Da da da. Alright, we'll do 1, 2. What is this? Michelle never stops. Let's go here first. Believe in bears. Nice bears. That's funny. Sharks have eggs that are drill shaped. They're like a sack. They're not really like drill shaped. They're just kind of like a weird kind of sleeve with like little thingies hanging off of the sides. What shall we do? Dendro stuff, maybe? Skirk stuff? Well, we probably want you in here. Yeah, we'll do this, I guess. Bloop. Do we have enough hydro? We'll find out.
Forest, protect us.
All eyes on me. Here. Three moons converge.
Leave this place for the everlasting forest.
Let's see. That's not great. Guess it could be alright for Nilu. That's not good either. Let's try, let's see. We could try Lunar Charge Hyper Bloom here. I think that'll go pretty fast. And you. Is this enough hydro? We'll bring Jingzhou too. Bull sharks are shaped like an auger. Interesting. Do you like Colin Venus charge attack? I like that she has the option for it.
Witness the power of good luck. By the frost moon of old. Surge. Leave this.
A new moon rising.
Rain cutter, know my sword.
A moonlit night for all.
Good night. 55 seconds. That's pretty solid. That's not too bad either. Let's see. What if we swap and put you in here? Sucrose. Oh. Let's see how this goes.
Use of force authorized.
Stand with me. Animal test 60.
Forest, protect us.
Fall
Bond is strong. Absorption test. A new moon rises. Surge.
Oh. Calabina. There we go. That was certainly a lot faster. 101 Beagles, you failed your math test. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. There will always be more math. Just do your best next time. You don't have to pull for something like Comfort Sparkle. I have no idea.
Stand clear.
It is a good light cone. I have Sunday light cone, that's why I'm conflicted. Oh.
A moonlit night for all.
Poof. Seems like he's skipping the elation units. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of cool. I'll save that. Could be useful. That one not so much.
Use of force authorized.
Bond is strong. Animal test 63.
Guess that was enough hydro. Pew. I don't know who to get in HSR next. I don't either. I have no idea. I do know that I need to save a bunch. Well, that's not very good. That's not what we're looking for. What's my favorite type of shark? Did I watch Heated Rivalry? I don't think I saw Heated Rivalry. My favorite type of shark? It's a good question. I like hammerheads and makos and whale sharks a lot. Hammerheads are really interesting because their head basically is a giant radar. They're also one of the only, I think they are the only shark to actually do anything in a school. Most other sharks just do things solo. Whale sharks are fun because they're so big, but they will let you ride them. You just hold on to a fin, hold on to their dorsal fin, and they'll just take you around. So very sweet. I'm gonna swap here. Let's put you in here.
Don't tell me they did it again.
Bloop. Yow yow. Guess we have you too. Da na na. Do 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 do. Sure. Yeah, yeah, can be here, I guess. Do I want someone else? We'll put Skirk in. Why not?
Okay, let's take a walk.
Do do. Do 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 do. This is Science Kids. I don't know. Him knowing would be wild. Yeah, I don't know what it is. My pop culture knowledge is very limited. That's why I have you. You all are my my vein, my main line into pop culture and all things. All I know is that Jojo Siwa was in Wicked. That's all I know. Remember. About hockey players. And Amelia Perez, of course. She was. Sharon, hello, hello. Kiyoshi has come to Twitch, Sharon, because he can gamble more on Twitch. He's like, I have come to Twitch. I have come to gamble. Like, let me cook. Like, oh boy. He also lost all his points gambling. Bruh. So I thought that was funny. I wanted to share. Abandoned his home for gambling. Yep. Very classic. Woo. No. Oh. Ah, I see. Woo. That's hilarious. Thank you for telling me. You're very welcome. I thought you would appreciate it.
Time to check your posture and do a nice stretch. Hydrate. Don't be a fish out of
stretch
water.
And hydrate. Okay. Remember, drink water. Yeah. I need to sign something real quick. Let's see. Let's see. I sent it to my phone, so I gotta print that.
Shark's favorite shark is the orca.
Oh no. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. You know that's not true, Vela.
Propaganda.
Propaganda. Indeed. Let's see. Let's see. There's not a interesting. Doesn't look like there's a place to sign here. I guess I'll just sign at the bottom. Okay, let's print this. Alright, hopefully this will work. Oh, Kiyoshi had 5 losses in a row? Oh no. Oh no, Kiyoshi. You napped 2 hours? Not bad. Feels epic. A good, strong nap. A great way to start your weekend. Alright, let me see. sign this and take a picture, and I will be right back.
All things come to an end, even time itself. Where do we come from? And where are we going?
Alright. So the work that I had to have done, I didn't see a signature line, so I just literally printed and signed the pages and sent him pictures, so hopefully that'll work. If not, I might have to go through some other electronic portal they use and figure this out. What do I have to do for Michelle? Michelle never stops. Zoom! Woo! It means carp. Ah! Doo-doo. Volum te puno, Ren. Volum te puno. Alia, hello, hello. You'll never guess where I am. Aggressive hello. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ja tebe. Oh. That's all I know how to say in Croatian, right? I don't know how to say anything else. Europe again? Yes. Pew. My schedule's probably going to be a little weird these next few days, trying to get some property management and work stuff done. So Yeah. Doo-doo. We were doing this so we could try to do the Archon Quest on NA. I'm a fish. I'll take that. You're Magikarp. You're gonna turn into Gyarados. Yeah.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
Gimme, hello. Alpha Magikarp knows Hydro Pump? Really? That's funny. Gyarados in German is Skullkraken. I think. No. Never mind. That was... I think that's incorrect. I think that was the original name for Gyarados, but they changed it. No. What is it in German? Yeah, I think the original name for Gyarados before it came out was Skullkraken. Oh, Gyarados. Well, that's easy. Fight a thing. Almost the same. Yeah, basically the same. Anything in German sounds metal. What about Kartoffelpuffer? That's basically like a big hash brown. I don't think that sounds super metal. What about, Fjumsen? Wait, no, that's not right. Fjurtsen? Fjurt? German is nice. Phew. Phew. Lots of compounding. Kinox, hello, hello. What are you trying to say? I forget the it's a number. Basically, when I heard it, I was like, oh. I was like, I don't know if my mouth can make that sound. I love compound words. Greek is interesting because if they really want emphasis, they just repeat the word like proi proi. Like, it's not dawn, it's dawn! Do you like the songwriter quest? So was that this one? It was a big vibe, for sure. Alright. I think now is solo time, and then more Archon Quest. You should check them out. Nice. You should check them out. Thanks. Yeah, if you want to DM me any more songs that you like, then I'll check them out. Oh, Sharon, I did check out Project Mishram. I don't know if one of the songs, I don't know if some of the things I heard was a song or if them just doing like a whole set. I think I saw, what is it, Tatsia M or something like that. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And then like, I was like, wait, they just had like a big switch up in the middle. And then I looked at the length. I was like, oh, this is pretty long. Yay. I forget what it was. It was like, I think it was like, it taught something M. It was the same song? Okay. I was like, wow, they really did a lot of switch ups here. Like, it was less of a song and it was more like piece of music, movement 1, piece of music, movement 2, movement 3. There's a lot of switch ups in entire saga of the song. Ah. Yes, that one. Tamasat. Yeah. Which band are you talking about? Project Mishram. Alright. Time to switch. Yeah, it was really interesting. I think I liked the opening part a lot. I thought the opening was really cool. We studied Shakespeare in English class. It was so funny. Teacher explained innuendos and one tirade from Juliet. I didn't know. Oh, Shakespeare was very, very, very much like that. Most of the sonnets he wrote are kind of like that, Risne. And there's a very good chance that a lot of the sonnets that he wrote were also to a particular man, one of his one of his patrons, in fact. Next time we'll study sonnets. Neat. Neat. Shroom husband takes me to open air play every summer. Oh, that's so blessed. Shroom husband, such a good egg, mushroom puppy. That's so wholesome and romantic and sweet. I love it so much. What do you like the most?
Share a random fact with us.
Are you the tragedies, the comedies? I think one of my favorite things in Shakespeare, I really like The Tempest. I think and The Tempest was also one of the last things that he wrote, and for all the tragedy and everything that he wrote, being something that's kind of like a very an ending, when he felt like he was at the end of his life, it ends really it ends in a very magical and fairly happy way. You don't like The Tempest? Oh, I like The Tempest. Kadirai, hello. Let's go, another one. Whoop whoop. He doesn't care for Shakespeare at all. It traumatized you. Oh, really? Oh no. I studied it all year. Oh wow. I see. I studied a lot of Shakespeare, and it was one of the few things where I was like, all right, this is not terribly depressing. It's like Othello. Wow. This is bad. Or Hamlet. Wow, this is bad. It's everything comes and order is restored at the end. I'm like, yeah, but most of it's just tragedy. You're also not a fan of Shakespeare? It's much better. It's much harder if you try to read it. If you watch a live performance of Shakespeare, it makes it much easier. What we would do, whoops, I just realized I'm still on the switching screen. Boop. What we would do is we would do basically like a read through first, and then we would watch like a movie where people were performing it, and then we do more in-depth analysis on like certain passages, like this soliloquy or the interaction between these characters or something like that. It's easy to understand if you read it aloud. Yeah. My English teacher would always get the good readers to read it aloud. That way it made more sense. Time for Dottore fight. Or time for more Dottore stuff. Archon Quest
How would you
time.
like to experience the
Da-da-da.
thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without consequence, or tear off their
And being
heads
dramatic
or
when the voice
limbs
needed it.
as
That's
you
really
please.
funny. Nice. I remember
Believe
I
me,
remember people
such a
reading
life is but one small step away.
someone saying like this poor invalid when they were supposed to say invalid. And like, oh, like people getting tripped up on
What point is he trying to make?
homonyms and things like that, and I was like, wait, that sounds wrong.
Freedom to kill?
It's like, did they really speak like that? They're like, wait a minute, this is invalid. King Lear and the Winter's Tale. Ah,
Why
neat.
would you offer me that?
The creation of a
Doo-doo-doo.
world is the ultimate scientific experiment.
Nice, Mushroom Puppy. That's very
I have
sweet.
taken my
I like
research
that
to the
fact.
highest level, where I shall be not just a
Some students
god,
are so good at reading
but
classical
also
tragedies
a
from the
servant
17th
to
century.
many
It's so much
sacred
fun.
spirits.
Hidden
I shall
talent
speak the
unlock.
truth and perform
Several
holy
centuries old
deeds.
talent reading aloud. Alright. Take care, Ellie Turk.
A god's laboratory is the perfect playground,
Put this on auto, actually.
but it needs the right occupant to explore its full potential. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders. I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinguished individual such as yourself. And I know you could make the most of the opportunities it offers.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that Rerir once faced. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit? Rerir did.
I mean, it depends
and look
what the
where it
benefit
brought me.
is.
Have you made up your mind?
Are they really bad people?
I can't do it.
Are they people like
Your
Dottore?
playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes
What
in
if
the
you give
wrong
me that
person.
authority and I use it to
Don't
attack
know I'm
you?
not quite the hero you say I am either.
You have to respect the meters of each
I
line.
have
Sometimes
my
it's
own
tricky.
reasons for the journey I'm
Yeah,
on,
there is a
and they
really
aren't
cool
all
passage
selfless.
in one of my
You've grown a
favorite
lot
fantasy
since we
books,
last
Rizne,
met,
where
but there are still
this
things
person
you are
basically
unwilling
gets
to
stuck in the
compromise
Fey
on.
realm, and
This will only
the
harm you.
the Fae
Why don't I
is
lower my
speaking in
requirements
iambic
as a gesture
tetrameter,
of
which is
goodwill?
like what the witches do in
I'll give you a
Shakespeare,
little time
and he's speaking
learn to be
in
a less
iambic
noble soul.
pentameter, which is what, you know, like
That
a
will
lot of
make things
Shakespeare and the
much
soliloquies
easier.
and everything are in. And so what happens is,
I
as
really
they're
doubt I could
talking,
live that sort of life.
she is like basically trying to take
And yet
control of
you
him,
already sound
and he's
less
trying to take
defiant
control of
than a
her,
moment
so she
ago.
doesn't take control of
benefits
him.
appeal to
And so
you
what
as you
happens
can read the
is they end up
signs of
speaking in different
times.
meters depending
Why don't
on
we
which
return
part
to
you're
my
in on the
research
conversation, and it
Your
shows
last
the
paper was
sway and
so
like
rough.
pull that one of them has
There is
over the
much that
other.
I have yet
It's
to
really
show you.
cool. I was like, this is really, really unique. Dun dun
Now to
dun.
that question, I
Ah, poke.
Heroes
What book
don't
is this?
attack from behind.
This is Name of the
Yes,
Wind,
I'm no
the
hero.
second book, The Wise Man's Fear.
this is most
Love this. It's very cool. I also don't recommend reading it, Rachel Unhinged, because it's supposed to be at least 3 books in like the first part of the series, and the third book hasn't come out, and it's been probably a decade or more. And like, I don't know if it's ever going to come out. So don't read it if you don't want to read something that's not finished and may never get finished. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Let's pause the music for this. Yeah, get tornadoed. Da-da-da. Zastix, hello! I'm alive, I think? Does Zaz need food?
now.
Does Zaz need sleep? Does Zaz respond to stimuli? Zaz is alive. Get windbladed. Hat guy.
A new face. Interesting.
Lasers. Do-do-do-do-do. Lasers. Da-da-da. Bad attitude saved us. Oh yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. All right, we can play this back.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh?
Dynamic entry, exactly.
I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue?
I'm more shocked that you caught the doctor off guard.
I owed you a favor back in
It's not the name you gave
Now
him,
we're even.
Shark.
Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. I'd hoped to use it to take him out. Ugh. I never wanted to obliterate someone more than I do right now. Dotori doesn't recognize me, but his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out what I am.
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by saving me?
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you, okay? And I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dotori are equally important goals. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live to fight another day.
How are you holding up? Are you all right? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field and only meet up once it was safe.
You don't look injured. It seems that Dotori didn't do anything to you.
All right. Rescue operation complete. Let's head back. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa's decree in mind. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not stooping to Tartaglia's level.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. That alchemist Albedo gave me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. René de Petrichor and Jakob Ingold. Alain Guillotin despised René's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of René's ideas.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and René were mortal enemies, were they not?
And what would you say if Linny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same
Gonna be
thing.
top of the class.
Not that it matters, though.
Doo-doo-doo.
He's dead, and I'm
Rizne
alive.
is gonna be part of
So
the
it's
big
my
three.
call to make.
Who are the big three?
Once you die,
Rizne,
it
Rizne,
doesn't matter
Rizne.
how great you were in life.
Of course.
Only the living get to decide what happens next.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Hey everyone, I'm
Glad
back.
you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Sorry for making you all worry.
Oh, yeah, right. You think we, the Fatui, were worried about you?
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
3, 2, 1, here we go. Good luck.
I am rarely so unequivocal.
Enjoy
but
this
in
masterpiece.
Case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with, Hat Guy.
Is she back? Is she really back?
Paimon! I like this face. Happy Lumine. Doo doo doo. Bloop. Yay! Paimon hug. Oh. Doo doo doo. Doo 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 doo. It's really me, Paimon. I'm back. Look at that little Paimon hug. Look at that Paimon head squeeze. Bloop.
Thank goodness.
I'm not gambling anymore. I ran out of luck.
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece. Oh. Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone. Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
Oh.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not sure Anefa can cry.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Oh, Varka.
Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy. Come here. Let's hug it out.
This would be so weird.
No.
Look, I just met you, dude.
You're not my dad, okay?
I don't. You're not my dad. Don't try to be my dad.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
Need you to lock in.
But the silver
Best of luck,
lining is,
Rizne.
I didn't come
Lock
away from
in.
this ordeal empty-handed. While I was being held captive, I learned
Such
a
an
lot
unk.
about Vittori's current capabilities and what he plans to do with them. Allow me to explain.
Let me explain everything.
The 3 moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore believes himself to be equal to the gods. Maybe even superior.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do the honors?
Here we go. Best of
Getting
luck.
rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake. It always comes back to haunt you.
Columbina's alive.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where
Bonsai!
time flows backwards, with no destination in sight. Surely it must have been created for a specific purpose. But I fear the answers are buried deep in Tevat's history, held by great powers beyond our reach.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not infinite.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole! You sure love quietly sneaking in mid-conversation.
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive. You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, just as the world has a beginning and an end, so too does time. And so, the end of the road is the moment that Tevat was born. But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this particular river of reverse time began.
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses? Do they have a beginning too?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the 3 moons into the heavens, and thus were the moon goddesses born. They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee the world on his behalf. They were extensions of his will, manifestations of his majesty. But then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as they had once been brought into being. Nobody knew where they had gone.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Where's the traveler?
No more paths back to reality have emerged since.
Not
But
right
how
here.
can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. There are even moments where I can sense something that feels like abyssal energy. They can just materialize out of thin air. I have to keep my wits about me.
Investigate the anomaly ahead. Whew! So anomalous. That doesn't look great. What could this anomaly be? Whew! Who could this be?
Is that the ray here of Sonari?
Bloop. Hello there.
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was
Using my
thrown
own
into
power
space,
against me? Brilliant.
I got to see an
My
old
own
friend.
power, my one weakness.
Right. It was so long ago now. But we were friends once. When I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and rage. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have my vengeance. But to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I
Mr.
have
King
no
giving
memory
that
of the
vibe.
first. I was torn
I don't
to
know,
shreds the
maybe?
moment I entered. But this time I survived. it must be partly because of this new body. And partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed in Nodcry.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to slither into my shadow.
Tried to? So, you rejected it?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, they were gone. And then I saw her.
Her?
Thalindis. My former lover.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thalindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone.
Love Hinata,
She
hello,
was just
hello.
ordinary convict.
Is that, wait, is that Naruto's wife, or is that Hinata
Anyway.
from Haikyuu?
Why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
Either answer is correct.
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
I'm currently watching Hinata from Naruto. I'm currently watching Haikyuu with a friend.
Because of your
I got him a Hinata jersey for Christmas too.
What?
Open wide while exploring. Yeah, I thought there was actually an option to do that, Kiyoshi, where like you could just, if you wanted to, you could take the veil off.
I could hear a deep
But I guess that's not a thing. I guess it's just a glitch.
Do you mean Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what he's called. He'd been collecting
You have to finish the
fragments of my
Chronicles.
body for a
Oh,
long time,
okay. Got
so
it.
that he could resurrect me at the moment of his
Got it, got
choosing.
it.
I had no interest in his research, but being as corroded by the
Well, I
abyss as
have
was,
like 5 more
aligned
weeks
as far as
of
hunting
Chronicles
animals
to
and
do.
recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the
Or I
wild
guess
hunt
maybe
suddenly
6,
became so
because I
active
think I
in
just got to the
Nodcry.
third one. The third
When I left
phase.
the Fatui in my
The
weekend
third
stay,
moon.
Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess, could I ask a favor of you?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now. Nothing else
Ripped out
matters.
of SE points. That's from all the gambling.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thalindis for me.
I thought her eyes were playing until he realized they're all moons.
Thalindis?
Yep.
But
Moon Eye.
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I
What is-
saw
what
her
is Moon?
afterimage. I
Suki?
can sense that some part of her
Sukigan?
soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you.
Have I tried it? No, I haven't tried it yet.
Not in return.
Everyone calling me a man.
I'll clear them for
I
you.
know.
Whether you want to help me or not.
She'll be back. Just keep
feels
saving your
like something I
primos, and you've got a guarantee
do.
now.
Why?
Yeah. Why indeed?
Oh, I haven't started the Archon Quest. Oh no,
been
this might be
asking
fairly
myself that question a
spoilerific
lot
for you then.
Why did I do the things I did? I'm tired of it all. Tired of the
So
person
we're
I
like
became.
we're like halfway through with it.
People used me. And then I turned around and started using others. I hurt a lot of people. I think I grew tired of it long ago.
Oh, it's very spoily.
But I wouldn't admit
It was
to
a shocker.
myself. And ultimately,
That's a
that's
shark.
how I ended up
Yes.
What do you wish to tell her?
I need a Scoffy for skirt as well. Ooh, true.
My past.
Well,
mistakes.
let's put it this way. If you get a Scoffier, whenever she reruns, which will be sooner than Columbina, as long as Columbina is not running directly the next patch, which probably won't happen, then you should still have enough time to save and get her.
Over. Just tell her the important parts. Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you
So I think you'll actually be alright. It's just going to require a good amount of saving.
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies.
I'm kind of cooked. I think you'll be alright, actually.
But after living my whole life in the shadows,
I think you'll be alright. It's basically as long as if you do like Skirk and Columbina as your priorities and like not other characters, then I think you'll be fine. It just really depends who's coming out like afterwards. If there's another character that comes out that's sort of like Skirk but wants another super unique limited support, then you might be cooked if you want them.
The Abyss will no longer
But if your plan is, alright, I'm getting Skirk and then I'll get Columbina on her rerun, I think you'll be fine. You've woken Battle Pass 2. Oh yeah, that'll definitely help.
Dane.
He said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Dane, my friend.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Thank you. It means a lot. I know this will sound strange.
If I don't get her safe
me,
otherwise. Incredible. True.
Don't die.
If you do get her early, it could be very nice. You still have
determined to get out of here.
About 5 days left. So there is a possibility. Ravi, hello, hello. Good to see you again. How's my day going? It's going alright. Just trying to coordinate a lot, do a lot of adulting things. You know how it go. Teapot, bunch of primos there. There is a good amount in the teapot, although that does definitely take some time. Woo! Woo! Make furnitures and stuff. It takes time to do the teapot stuff. Unless you're using the coins to like craft the furnitures like instantly. Then you can run out of the coins pretty quickly. Unless you've had a big like amount of coins saved, in which case you just like furniture craft, instacraft, furniture, instacraft. And then hunting for the furniture like blueprints in the overworld can get you more primo gems because they come from treasure chests.
How do you know my name?
Oh, you milk the teapot.
I've never seen anyone else here before.
Well, that makes it a little more challenging.
Courier that I bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
Well, no.
Doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh?
Nefer Premium, Elwika
Sounds like
Sitlali,
he's having a pretty rough time.
Hutao and Nefa, and Skirk. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty set for like good characters and strong teams for a while.
Their time ran out because of him.
Now it's just going to come down to like building them to all be real strong.
So things
That
got
gives you like
worse
4
before they got
teams.
better.
So that's pretty good.
Could you tell me what happened, Miss Columbina?
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes.
If it weren't
This
for a
is
drunk
my
bard. Oh
opportunity
no.
To learn the truth. No matter how hard it is to hear, I have to know.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. I cannot stay here for long. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way to see you again. But in the end, he came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize for hiding his past from you. Beyond that, he did not say specifically what it was he wished to convey to you, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. I just...
Do
This is so upsetting. I'm not sure how to put my feelings into words.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me. So, I guess I'll be...
Wait. One moment. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further and further into the past.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that road.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait, unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride,
Nefertiti didn't
why
expect to
haven't
like
I
her so
reached
much.
terminus?
She's fun. Nefer's fun to play.
Where am I even going?
And the theater opening
And
characters, you
it's
can
not
take
just
them for
me,
theater no matter
it's
what.
this
Special like,
whole
yeah,
place.
you can take the theater
Wherever
characters
it
no
is,
matter
it seems
what.
like it's
The
existed
way it
forever.
works is if you don't have the characters, or if
Such a
they are
mystery.
not built to a very high level, they give you trial versions. If you have the characters and they're built better than the trial versions, you just use yours. But you can pick whichever ones you
Jumped right in
want.
here without hesitating, only to be told
So as long as you have a
the
character
moment
that
I
meets the
entered my
minimum
powerful
requirements, they
energy
recommend
currents.
you use the one that would be
Only my soul
stronger,
remains now.
which if you have the characters will
Thinking
typically be
back,
yours, unless it's like a
I was suddenly
character
overcome
like,
with
I don't
fear
know,
and terror in that
maybe
Perhaps
Candace or
I
something,
too
where you're like,
became
well,
bewitched by the
I've got a
events.
Candace, but I don't use her, so I'll just
I
use the
may have
trial
been
one
leveraging
instead, because I
needed to
didn't want to
control
level her up.
Rayweir. I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moon's marrow. Eventually, I came to the conclusion that
I know, still a
time
little bit
in
more.
here
Yeah,
flows in reverse.
generally you would probably use
Rayweir
Jingcho
was
in
one of
most
the
Nefer
Finster
teams,
King's retainers.
Sharun. The only
With
major
me,
issue that
he
you
was
kind of
in
run
an
into is that
impossible position.
when you're doing the dash cancels
Plagued
with
him
Nefer,
constantly.
the
I wanted to help him escape his
the
lot in life.
cooldowns and like
I wanted him to be
rotations are kind of
happy.
weird with
So I
Jingcho's
thought I'd
cooldowns.
use
They
this
don't line
quest
up
to
very
return
well
to the past.
because Nefer's rotations are pretty quick, and Jingcho has fairly long
At the
cooldowns,
time,
being
I
like
thought I could
21
just go
plus
back to the
seconds.
day that the Finster King first
So
found
getting
the
those to
prince.
line up is kind of the annoying part.
It was only after meeting the prince. that the
Otherwise, most
Finster
people
King
would probably
started
use them.
going
The other thing
too
is you have to
far with
normal
his
attack in
research
between
into
to
the
get his rain
abyss.
swords to proc, which is not a
That
bad
was the day
thing.
all of our woes
You just do like
began.
charge attack, one normal attack,
Thought I
and then
could
charge
stop the
attack,
king
and you just
from
do
ever
that
meeting him
in
and
between.
solve everything. I couldn't kill the Finster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rayweir. That's why I wanted to go back. To kill the person who had brought new possibilities
Kind of
to our
converging
realm.
to an EM build, but how would I do that? I would not
I'm
recommend
sure it
that
was a
because
futile
his
endeavor,
EM would not
but the
help
abyss probably enhances
unless
the
you're trying to
basest
build him
human
with
desires.
a
So I naively hoped I could change everything.
like an instructor set or something like that. In
But
which
I was
case he
simply
loses a
too weak.
lot of stats, and he's pretty stat
Like a
hungry already,
speck of
especially for
dust
energy
against the whole
recharge.
universe.
But if you wanted to
Look
do
at
that, you
me.
could do
I
4-piece
didn't even survive
EM
the
like
journey here.
instructors, where you're just doing
Not
like
physically,
the
at least.
general build that you would use,
I know
but just
I'm
try to
never
get
getting
every
out of
piece with a
here.
lot of energy
you're
recharge
different.
on it.
You can make it, and I want to help you. I owe you that much.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed
Pull
the
for
golden
Flynn's and
energy that
Anefa, then
exists here?
have to save for Lama C1 and then
Based on my
Varka
past
and
research and my
Durin.
observations since coming here,
I would say if you
I
wanted to
believe
pull
they
one of
carry
those,
you
pull for
forward
Anefa.
faster.
Super
I
good
can
character,
share what
really
I've learned
useful.
and help you
Then
understand
depending
the
on when they get
pattern in which this
reruns,
energy appears.
Lama C1's nice, but it's definitely not needed. I would definitely say go for like Varka and Durin over like Lama C1. If it were me, I would say
just
Anefa,
wait.
then Durin, then Varka,
Now,
then Lama
I
C1
know
in that
you
order.
will be able to change the past.
Or Anefa, then
Also,
Durin,
I've
and
been
then
speculating
Flynn's or
about where this
Varka.
phase
They're about
ends.
equal, then Lama C1 after that.
The documentation was
Probably
scant,
Flynn's first,
but
just
from
because
what I
like
know
Flynn's
of the
Anefa is
legends
super
about the
strong.
moons, the oldest ones seem to begin with Nibelung.
If I use
king
Columbina
of
Sit Lolly without a
Dragonkind.
Scuffy skirt, can they fit together?
I have no way of verifying
Columbina
any
and
of it by
Sitlali
this
with a
point.
Scaffier?
But if it's true,
I
you
mean,
might be
not
able to reach that
particularly,
era
not
if you keep
really.
walking.
Sitlali is increasing the damage percent
Understood.
of Hydro characters, but that
Thank
doesn't
you,
affect lunar damage. It's its own separate thing.
I'm the
So
one who
you
should
can
be
make them
thanking
work
you.
together,
If you hadn't
but
entered
you would
this
prefer
realm
to
of
use
everlasting
Sitlali with
death,
someone who benefits more
what
from the
use would
damage
my
percent.
deductions be?
If you just want
Thanks to
to
you,
use like a
they
shield
have some
character,
meaning.
Columbina and Nefa is extremely strong.
About Rayrear.
And Columbina's damage is not really Hydro damage. It's mostly whatever lunar damage. That's the majority of whatever she's doing. So lunar charged, lunar bloom,
Because
or
we
lunar
both fear bringing
crystallize.
trouble upon each other.
She's just applying
Neither of us ever
Hydro
told the truth.
as a means to proc
And that
those
dishonesty
reactions.
sealed our fates.
So the majority of the damage she ends up
But
dealing
enough
is
about
actually
that.
either like Electro,
I wish you
Dendro,
a
or
safe
Geo,
journey, Miss
not as much
Columbina.
Hydro. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. It's okay, Sharon.
And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again.
I hope not, the Lindis.
Rayrear,
It almost feels like we're about to live through
you're
it
there,
now.
aren't you? I cannot
But I
see
hope
you
not.
because you exist in the future.
Going from
expect
I know
we'll
to
be trapped in
Jingzhou,
this prison of
Nefer can
space-time
stay on
for
field
all
and dash
eternity.
cancel a lot more. I don't run out of Verdant do nearly as
But
fast.
please, gaze upon the
Yeah.
past, and then sit for a while.
Mm-mm.
Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did.
I
when
get
we
Nefer up to
first met.
1600 EM with all the buffs. Wow. That's really nice. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
How long have I been walking?
One thing that's a good buff to your Nefer's damage is Lauma's elemental burst. Her burst and her skill are nice buffs because she shreds Dendro resistance with her skill, and then her burst increases the damage of Lunar Bloom or just other blooms in general based on Lauma's EM. So high EM with like a high level crowned burst, or like if you don't want to crown it because you're low on Mora, that's a good way to buff Nefer's damage. We knew we'd fix that problem. Yeah, she could be a nice substitute for Aino, for sure.
Just disappear.
When Winston both is absolutely demolished. Yep. Yep. Versus crowned. Oh, nice.
The world is a vast and ancient place.
I thought it was like at 8 for some
On a
reason.
certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
Miss Nicole explained.
So I was
that
confused,
the moon
honestly, didn't want to get my hopes
goddesses
up.
likely perished in the
Yeah,
war
no
of
worries,
Juna and
Lumina.
Flame. The
You can
moons
just use the trial
themselves were
characters in
also
Imaginary
destroyed
Theater.
at that time, save for the Frost Moon, from which
Oh,
a
but love the
new
streams.
moon
Oh,
goddess
thank
was later
you.
born.
Thank you, ABC.
Am I missing something then? Because
Or abs,
stories say that the moon
as text-to-speech would
goddesses
say.
were born on the moon, but doesn't Columbina say
Lauma
she was
1 plus
born in
EM?
Nodcry?
Lauma just wants a lot of EM. I'm not
do
sure
their
what Lauma
birthplaces
1 plus
differ?
EM
What's
means.
the difference between the two generations of moon goddesses?
Gonna crown skill soon. Very cool.
Also, remember what Sandrone said?
It told me to crown it, so I
Her
did. Hey,
scans
nice.
detected 4
Oh, one
moons.
that yes. Llama
In
with
other
over
words,
1,000 EM is very
4
nice. You want to give her a
moon
lot of EM, like as much as you can give
The
her.
result of the
As
scan
much
means
EM
that
as you
4
can give her
moon marrows
while
were detected,
maintaining enough energy recharge to
positively
use
identified
her
as moons
burst
in that
on
moment.
every rotation.
In other words, this piece of
Oh, is that
information
8 when you
alone
did my
isn't
best?
enough
Oh,
for us to
nice.
know how Miss Columbina is doing right now.
So now she's even stronger.
We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive. She's on her own for now. But at least she's trying her best to get back
I saw
to us.
thumbnails of them. I didn't
Yeah.
watch them.
She's a tough
I'm
cookie.
I kind of know
sore
what to
loser,
expect
too.
with Jabai.
We have to trust that she'll find a way. Because we really need
I wonder
her
if there's
power.
something that's gonna like come out
As
that I
much
don't
as
expect.
It pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. It wouldn't even be close. That maniac
Zero
is going
flexibility
to
is
devour
bad,
everything
yeah.
in his path until he reaches us.
In
We
one
need to
sense
find
or another,
someone
like
or something that can
flexibility
stop him
is
before he
really
does
really
anything
nice,
worse.
just because like the value per primo gems is really
Defeating
good.
This false god is
And
with
some,
a real moon goddess
if
on our
if
side.
it like a character can work with like just one copy of themselves and they work really well with 4 stars,
I want her back
characters that are not super flexible are okay.
the truth.
Because you could just use that character and just have like, all right, this is like a one copy 5-star team, and it doesn't take supports from anyone else. Like there is some advantage to that, but the real problem with something like that is if there is another character that does even slightly better than them, then they're basically useless. You're like, oh, well now I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Like, can I exchange this character for someone else?
So,
whereas if you have a character that works on a ton of different teams, even if it's like not necessarily the best, you're like, well, they still work. It's still good here.
duh! She's part of the king! And you are too, you know. Yes, I know. You don't need to
Like
labor
a permanent
the
slot
point.
for Nefer.
I knew that the moment I came running over with my documents that I was part of the in-group. I mean, if Arlecchino can fit in, I certainly can. Anyway, as for how we get Columbina
You
back,
could split them depending
I've
on
been
what
working on it
team you need, Sharon.
but I think I'm still lacking certain information about the moon. I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem
Enjoy
is
your Lord Kiyoshi.
I've run out of computing power.
Computing power? You mean you need more energy?
No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power.
So if you needed
There's so
your...
much data to get through that the whole process has just ground.
If you wanted to run her with Hu Tao, for example, you just keep those two on the same team. But if you're doing the Abyss, and you're like, all right, I need to do, I don't know, like a Skirk team on one side, and then like another team on the other. You could just be like, all right, I'll do Columbine and Nefer, Lauma one side, and then
However, that won't
Skirk,
work for me.
Escoffier on
His
the other.
methodology was vastly different from my own.
Is
What's
Navia
worse,
Bina compared to
they're
Shabai Bina?
incompatible.
Shabai will be very much, like,
And
way
to top it all
stronger.
off, we can't even leave
Better
Nocron.
Geopull, right? I wouldn't recommend either one, to be
annoying.
honest.
If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this,
Um,
well, no.
Navia's not a bad character, but the other damage dealers that we have are just, they hit a lot harder than she does. So yeah, that's the big problem. Jabai is much stronger in terms of just what she is capable of. Navia has a lot of Navia is interesting because she doesn't really want other Geo characters. She wants like enough Geo energy to keep her burst up. So like a decent Geo support. But then she wants other like off-field elements.
am I gonna find the computing power for that?
I might not do that. True. Yeah.
Anyway, time to shove
See
the
Navia hit for
discussion on
1.2 million. I mean, she can hit hard.
Being a killjoy isn't very
My
ladylike,
Navia
after all.
is only C0, but she has
we've done
very
what we
good
can.
artifacts.
Rest well,
and she
everyone.
hits for like a few
Remember
hundred
to let
thousand
us know
per
if anything
skill.
new comes up.
Also, very good weapon, which is not bad.
Is he
But considering that Never can do that damage from like more than that damage
go
from like
somewhere
one skill, and
a
she
little
gets
more
2
private.
skills, it's like The fun thing with Navia is she has very strong normal attacks for some reason. I guess to make up for
You
the
know
fact that
Dory
her
went back to Sumeru,
skill has some
right?
volatility. If it doesn't crit,
Yeah.
then it
She
feels really
mentioned she was
bad.
planning to head back.
Things
Guess what?
aren't looking good for Nocturne.
Let's see.
She's gone to spread the word.
The
so
person that
Sumeru
you met
has a
yesterday
chance to prepare for the worst.
has decided that they wanted
From
to
what
show
I
you
know
their
of the
photo
story,
card
There
albums,
are 2 possible
and then
reasons
you decided
he
to
hasn't
share
made a move
cheese from
yet.
your cheese drawers, and you made a
One
new
is that he's
friend.
Still working through some kinks in his new powers.
I love Navia. I love
The
Navia
other
too.
is,
Navia's a lot of fun.
He wants to see.
She's
how
very
we're going to
satisfying.
react.
And when you
He'll
don't
easily
crit her
devour
skill, it's
everything
very
eventually.
unsatisfying.
So I guess he's in no rush to make it
Well,
happen.
no.
The
Even
first
better.
boss god he
Ooh.
made was me.
Even better. Okay.
Now it's his turn.
You've
Even though my
got
records were erased from
tickets
Irminsul,
to
Dottoro's
see
ideas haven't
a
changed one
K-pop
bit.
group,
He once told
and
me that
then
becoming
you
a
got
god
secretly
was like
upgraded
turning
to the
yourself
VIP
into a
section.
hungry wolf or giant
I
serpent
cast
to devour
Gunbrella.
the moon. Clearly,
Gunbrella.
he began studying the moon goddess's powers long
Big
before
streak.
he
Nice,
even
Luful's
tried
very
making a
blessed.
god. He's
Really like
always
Navia,
wanted
kinda
to
wanted
get
to
his
pull for
greedy
her.
hands on divine authority one way or another.
She is a lot of fun.
And in the end, he devoured the moon where I
In my
failed.
dreams, yes.
In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chest
Not as good as that, but
Deshret, also known
still
as
something good.
Al-Akhmar. I don't know if it was a real game,
or if he was just trying to challenge his
My new
servants
team has one
and
meeting a week.
citizens in
Ooh,
some
that is
way.
extremely
But
blessed.
creating games
So
and
good.
setting rules. Gods do
So,
that
so
as a
good.
matter of course. That's the kind of power Dottore craves. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. They're better off focusing on defense and hoping they can fend off any threats that spill out from Nodcry. Either way, Dori will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will contact
Play
the
other
other
gotchas
gods
besides
in
Genshin.
turn.
Any thoughts on Withering Waves?
Seven will
I haven't
have
played
some
Withering
recourse
Waves in a really
available.
long time.
If nothing else,
There's
their
like a
protection
few
should keep
major
the rest
reasons
of the
why I
world
haven't played
from
Withering
descending
Waves.
into chaos
One,
as quickly as Nodcry
the
has.
like aesthetics
So on the
didn't
bright
really
side,
jive with me that much, and
even
by
if
aesthetics I don't mean
Nodcry
like
is
the
doomed,
graphics, because it's really
your friends
pretty,
in other
but
nations
the
won't be
aesthetics
in
of
any peril.
the
That's
like
good to know.
future martial
I'm not ready to
arts
give up on Nodcry
sort
yet.
of post-apocalyptic vibe.
There's a word for people who refuse to let
I was like,
anything go.
that's not really my thing.
It's called being greedy.
I'm more of the, I
Maybe
like
it
more of the
sounds
sort of
greedy to you.
fantasy vibe, either like
And
low
probably
fantasy
naive
or
too.
middle
But whatever you
fantasy,
call it,
not necessarily super
That's
high
what gives me
fantasy.
the determination to keep fighting.
And then the other
Battles are
thing
fleeting,
was
but the will to
I
fight
was
is a
looking at it
long-term
and
commitment.
thinking,
Give up for
this is a
even
pretty big
moment,
expansive world, and
your
this is just
resolve will
starting. I don't
shatter.
think I'm going to dedicate
Why do you
like
always feel
another
the need
time
to
to
do
like
the
another
right
game,
thing?
because I could see
No one is
if I
born
got
to be a
into it, it
savior.
would just take up a lot of
I
time.
mean, who's gonna criticize
and
you
with
if you fail or give up?
doing all the other work
Don't
that I
take this
do,
the wrong
plus making
way, but
videos and streaming and
Dottore
stuff, I
said
was like, I
something
think this would
similar
just
to
eat up
me.
too much time.
I guess the Fatui attracts
It's
people
like,
who don't
stick to
believe in
one.
saviors.
Stick to
Not
one thing, Shark.
necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really
Xinjiang
are.
instructors.
After all, I don't owe
Or Generations
anything to
Violin,
anyone
though.
else here.
Yeah,
Only
just stick
you.
to Aino for now.
You look kind of worried.
If your
It's a bit
arch-nemesis
annoying, but
was
I would
about
just stick to
achieve their
her.
ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's
Do,
true.
do, 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 do.
Dottore is
Anyways,
about
I'm off to a
becoming
meeting,
omniscient,
LLBRB.
omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bitter pill to swallow.
I did play Withering Waves when it
Still, you're
first
calmer
came
than
out,
I
Sharon.
expected.
Obviously.
Yeah, I haven't.
have to admit that my past
It's
self
not
was
like
a reckless
I've never
fool who
played it. It's just I played it when it
misunderstood
first
not
came
only
out.
The point of revenge,
The entire first arc's kind of a snoozer.
Inasmuch as I
Yeah,
want
I
my
think
vengeance,
with a lot of games,
I know
unless
I'm
they
not
really
gonna
know
get
what
it
they
by
want to
acting
do,
alone.
they kind of have to grow a
If the
beard.
world
Even
stopped
Genshin's
me
early
anything,
story was just like whatever.
it's to think before I
The
act.
funniest part was when they were
Too
had
bad it never
the
taught me any other
the
virtues,
ceremony
though.
for Zhongli, and then the dragon just flops onto
I
the
am
sky.
going to
Just
destroy
blop.
Dottore, no
I
matter
laughed
what it
really
takes.
hard at that part. I don't
So,
think I was supposed
what's
to,
your
but I
plan?
found that really funny.
I'll get to that. First, tell me, what do you think of Sandrone?
Gameplay characters do look
Just
cool.
like
Like
Paimon
time is
said,
definitely a perpetual struggle.
she's a
Yeah,
friend, part of the gang.
exactly.
How much do you trust
I definitely try to take on.
This is a serious question.
I'm definitely the type of person.
Carefully before you answer.
There's a quote I really like, where like, "There's nothing better than taking on too much you
Although
can
she's
chew
with
and
the
chewing it
Fatui,
anyways."
She has her own values.
Or there's
and
nothing
she's helped
better
us a
when
lot.
someone says that you're biting off
If
more than
nothing
you can
else,
chew and then you chew it
she's
anyways.
clearly going the extra mile for Columbina.
That's kind of
see
what
no
I do.
reason not to trust her.
Like, oh, I'm doing this and then this and then this, and I
If
can
you
do
say
more
so.
things, and then you
In that
realize
case, the
you
three
can do
of
more
us need to
things
talk.
now when you have a
I
little
have
bit
some
of
thoughts about our
downtime.
computing problem.
But
It
when
can be
things get
solved,
like
but it
when a
will
lot
come
of
with a
things come,
cost.
then just you need your attention
How much?
everywhere.
If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
So I'm kind of the type of person that likes to fill lots of
Sometimes
slots
your
of time when I
heroism really
can,
backs me into a corner.
and not have
You
too
know
much
that?
like
Come
downtime.
on. Let's go talk to her.
So I gotta be like, you know what, Shark, relax. Schedule things a little bit better and relax. Do do do. Woo. Woo. It's like you don't have to spend all of your time doing everything. Bloop. You can just walk around and go inspect
Miss
the dragon
Androne,
corpse.
Traveler.
Oh yeah.
Hey there.
Do-do-do-do. Which can be hard to get off of. Yeah. Exactly.
Helping them sort through their things. How did your chat go?
Do-do-do-do-do.
That was fast.
Tina, hello, hello.
only just
How you doing? Good to see you.
Well, you said it was urgent.
Buenos
So
dias.
we got here as quickly as we could.
Remember
Albedo,
what day
I have
you
some
did Stygian?
alchemy
I need
questions
help with
for
Lunar
you.
Charge baddie.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all.
I started Stygian. I started it when it came out. It would have started, I think, Thursday, like a Thursday or a Friday. There's 2 days remaining.
The entire world.
You having a good one day? I'm in a nice puffy coat, feeling good.
Renee's theory of the 4 Orthans.
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power
are
is the
you
real
North
issue
America,
here.
Tina?
How do you plan to solve it?
I can come help if you're NA.
That's been sorted.
Oh, with the traveler's help?
Cannot relate. Every second of my life must be milked with productivity.
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Hat Guy.
It was him.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm not doing something productive, Shrun, I'm like, I should be doing something productive instead. Eating? That's not productive.
Where is he?
I must be doing
Wasn't he the
something
one who asked
else.
Albedo and I to come here?
Come with me.
The way you call yourself Shark off stream, that'd be funny. No, but some of my friends that know that I stream will call me Shark. They're like, how's it going? How's like the shark life going? Or how's it going in Shark World? Or things like that.
He's in hibernation.
They're like, oh, it's, you know, it's going well. I'll tell them things that are going on.
Check-in time and what an occasion.
Well, it's
Getting free
I'm so
more
blessed.
is akin to a vacation. If the vacation was completely bad,
problem.
then that would be equal to this more trash.
Oh, I love your poems, Bullets. So blessed. Even if the check-in rewards could be way better, your poems still brighten my
Would
day.
you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
You're like eating such a waste of time.
Excuse me?
I love delicious food, but I'm like, oh, I'm like, my body's saying that I'm hungry, but I'm in the middle of doing this. I gotta work
please.
more.
It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have
Are you still
a
doing the
temper.
architecture work IRL? No. And to be honest, like, because of the way the codes change, my any architecture work I did would not really be up to snuff anyways. Like the codes and everything change all the time. So anything that I would do would definitely need to be checked, and they'd be like, well, this is wrong and this is wrong and this needs to be done, and like this is all wrong and all of this needs to be redone. Most of what I would do now is more related to my real estate stuff is a lot related to like property management and things of that nature, and the architectural eye is related to like design and how to carve out the best use of a space and like kind of weird homes, because Florida has a lot of very weird homes where like they were really small and then people added on, and they're sort of like these kind of Frankenstein homes that are just random parts, and they may have served a use at some point, but then like in the modern age they're just really weirdly put together.
Surely we can't just plug my formula directly into the ley lines.
You should be able to tell that I'm not human.
Did you say Thursday? So I'll start there and then thank you. Ah, yes. I think it was last Thursday, Tina. Last Wednesday or Thursday.
Seems pretty ancient. Very different from Pontaine's. It's a completely different system.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppet. Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for that purpose.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my core for
your computational hub. Just your heart brain.
It was built using wood from a silver white tree.
I'm gonna gamble before I continue this architectural plate. Oh boy.
Conry
Brave
technology
Kyoshi.
and Erminsul wood. Who in the world could have built you?
Oh yeah, I gotta be on the lookout for a reminder / call to go pick up my mom as well.
Completely. And if it's left in that state for too long, it might not recover.
Can I get a Elon
You
roll?
could die if you do this.
If it's bad, I'll wait for channel
do
point
realize
routine.
that. don't you?
I probably won't have much time today.
I can put two and
Spin
two
Jitsu,
together.
but if you want to remind me
I
tomorrow,
need to rub it in.
if you do it early, then
won't
yeah,
lie
I
to
should
you.
have time tomorrow
This
if we do
has
it earlier.
never been done before. I cannot guarantee your safety.
Doesn't matter. I'm prepared for the worst.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he... Are we really considering this?
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me and I trust you. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry, but I can only show you a sketch right now. This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Irminsul.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right? Right? In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't sustain any damage.
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body and make sure it's protected until the process completes.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two, and the Traveler. And the Traveler will have other work to do.
Look after Hat Guy for me.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww, Hat Guy. On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end. I'll call everyone in for a meeting once the results are out.
In-depth analysis with Hat Guy.
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A quiet death.
You're gonna curse the Tory for the rest of your life. He deserves it.
A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could be a true replacement for what I sought. But in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Pretty funny when you think about it. It's like the punchline of my entire life. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be another samsara. I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression? Isn't this a good thing?
Sandrone will succeed, won't she? She has to.
She will. We all have to persevere until this is over.
That's right. And I'll protect you all until a moment of victory arrives.
Do you think they'll just let me borrow Jabai? I want to see how she pairs with C4 Shalon and Geo Reshred. I wonder, let's see. I wonder what would be the best way to do that.
Who are you? Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon.
Sonnet. So, you're the goddess of the iridescent moon?
Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Well then, what's
I have bad
your
news
name?
about the shark song. It's exposing a lot of flaws in my guitar playing. Oh no.
Columbina hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia? What a lovely name. Did you choose it yourself?
It was a joint effort between me and my friends.
Friends? You mean your friends in the heavens?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Hang in there. Let me introduce you to my older sisters.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Arya and Canon?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future? Oh, I guess that wasn't the best question to ask. It's alright. We were
Upgraded to
prepared for
geocrystallize.
that
Oh, nice.
possibility.
I did not, but that's cool.
could say
That
we
would
were
make sense because you don't get the
prepared.
you don't create the shield from
even
lunar
remember how
crystallize,
long
so
my
they need to be
sisters and
updated
I
with
have been here by
geocrystallize.
this point. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure.
I need more
But it
characters
feels like it's been
for
forever.
lunar stages. Oh boy.
I see.
Ooh.
Are you feeling alright?
Pew.
You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while
Fully
longer.
rehearsed amateur live band. I'm struggling to get it on time. Oh. Pew. I bet it's gonna sound very good, especially to my untrained ear.
The place where my sisters and I are based.
I just need two. I can do that.
Don't worry.
Doo-doo-doo.
They're both really nice. I'll introduce you.
The Ningguang agenda is working. Broop. Miss Ningguang. Broop. Broop. Wee. Time for some Moon Sister. Do, 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 do. Woo. I don't even have her. She's probably going to be my free 4-star in Lantern Knight. I'm going to get Lanyan, because I think that'll make her C2. And her C2 is pretty good. Woo! And then I have C6 Xingqiu, I've got C6 Beidou, I've got C6 Xiangling, C6 Gaming. So I think I should have C6 Ningguang. So my other choices are basically like down to like Chongyun. I think I even have C6 Xinyan. And then some other characters, it's like her or like Yao Yao. It's like, oh, I'll get Lanyan.
It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
Best of luck,
The
Sharon.
pleasure is all mine.
I hope the grind is very fruitful. You have C2, Xiangling. C2.
Allow
You
me
have
to
Durin though,
introduce you
right?
to Columbina
I guess if you have
hyposelenia.
Durin, C4 Xiangling is still useful, but not quite as much.
This is Arya,
But Durin's just really
the goddess
good.
of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Moon
Hello,
power.
Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just
Need
now.
to build more characters for theater.
And
True.
please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you. She tends
They
to
need to
talk
come
a
out
lot.
with these sisters ASAP.
fine.
Well.
You seem shy.
Well.
Don't
you
worry,
see.
Columbina hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Maybe slightly difficult.
Could you tell me where here
Designs are
is?
gorge. If they're not playable, not gonna lie.
I must know.
Moons.
My dear
Moons.
sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler,
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
the Dragon
Ooh.
King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
Nice roll. 92.
You're scaring her, Canon.
No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Please
Nibelung,
continue.
Our original master created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond.
Unique, well-made
to explore
NPCs.
worlds
Yeah.
vaster still.
Day and night,
I like that.
we fulfilled our duty in the heavens until the day that the first descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first. Nor did they seem to harbor ill intent towards
Got told
this world.
email about the appointment. Time to wait 2 weeks.
Coexisted in
Oh.
peace. They were like a guest.
Wait,
in
so
our
they
home.
pushed it back 2 weeks?
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the world.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tivat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. Or perhaps they feared them. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power.
Don't joke about the stuff like that
civilizations
taking
of the world
ages.
below.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules was far too great. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still, too many
I'm glad
lives
you can
were
remember
lost.
all the lore, Ash.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided
All
to
I
take
remember are the big
countermeasures,
story beats.
the
And
Dragon
I don't even
King
get those right
Nibelung
most of the
returned.
time.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the future.
Well, who won in the end? As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Tivat, where they continue to rule to this day. And the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung, was destroyed.
Nibelung, you say?
What of the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Tivat skies?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared for the answer.
Remnants.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here, aren't you?
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false sky. How much worse it would have been if it were outright destroyed.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your
I
story
have a secret
is
to
not
reveal.
yet over.
The second sender
Is that not why
is
you're
me, the almighty shark. I know you thought they were unknown for a long time, but I have been the second descender.
It's done. Initiate numerological
Revelation.
array.
Da-da-da.
Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate.
Eliturk, hello, hello.
And
I'm doing
identify
well. How are
nodes of
you?
potential change. Secondary process. Scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about
bonk.
the moons all along?
You're great. Nice.
Variables. Variables in the world.
26 pulls so far.
I know
Nice.
where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference?
Nice,
to the
Ren.
moon?
Yeah, we'll see you.
That's so strange.
We'll see you.
Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be? Wait. Wait! I've got it! I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time.
Meekly, hello,
Said that a moon
hello.
marrow equals a living moon. We just made that assumption ourselves. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results. Why? It says
Is there a
3
queue for
moons still
pulling?
exist in Teyvat.
Nope.
excluding the
If you
moon
want me to
arrows.
pull for
We know for a fact that 2 of
someone
them
for
are
you,
dead.
I would be happy to.
Redo
You
the
just have to
tape.
ask, just
Here are
like
the
on the
results
day
to
that they're
living
like
moons and real
available.
moons. No,
So we don't have like we don't take like there's no pre-sale pulls or anything like that. Just basically show up and then say, "Oh, would you pull for me?" And then be like, "Yeah."
3.
And then just let me know who you want and we'll
this,
organize it
Carolina?
basically on the day
world
whenever
lied
you
to
want.
us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our
Harry Potter is the descender. Harry Potter and Neville, I believe.
So,
Because I think Neville
you think
also
that
fits the
moon's
boy in the
reflection
prophecy.
might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters.
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return. But we have no way of knowing how, when, or where this might happen.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long ago.
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luana's harm might be an anchor that she left behind, as a sort of
Waited
future
for Newbie to come back
waypoint.
for so long, just triple crown
This
him.
could
Oh,
also
nice.
explain why
Nice, nice,
Luana's
nice.
heart is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a
The prophecy's
plausible
Harry, the
theory.
chosen one is Neville, though.
If
Ah,
that's the case, there must
I
be
see.
some criteria we need to fulfill to allow Columbina to return to the present. The question is, what could they be?
Hello? Listen up. This is extremely important. Not only is Columbina alive,
So
but she
interesting.
may well
I
exist in
don't
a
think I
form
know that one, Ash.
unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the
The only
details,
Ajax I know is
but
Dish
she's
Soap,
done something
based off the
truly
hero
inconceivable in the
which
past.
conquered Greece, which is the joke.
And the
Yep.
clue to what
I
she's
think they
done lies in the
even
moon
say
of
that
Teyvat's sky.
as like their slogan or
Truly
tagline is
amazing.
Ajax is tough on Greece,
I'm so delighted for her.
I'm sure we all feel the same.
which is
And
pretty
I'm sure
fun.
Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay? All of you had better keep trying to think of solutions.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar.
It's hard to believe that's what will happen in the distant future.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat.
That's so lovely.
I'm getting a call now. I think this might be where I have to go pick up my mom. Hold on one sec.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison? Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where we go, this space will eventually bring us back here.
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here, at the moment when Nibelung imprisoned us.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world? Sorry?
Great-toothed Lord
What
of the
are
Sea,
those?
will thou'st please gaze upon my champion for judgment and praise?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of my soul remains in reality.
Kuvaki. What is that?
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nodcry, the land from which the moons arose.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of that you say is called Nodcry. But there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
Yep, that was Mama Shark. Her endoscopy went well, and so they're getting her checked out of the hospital now, so I'm gonna have to go pick her up soon. So hopefully we get to a spot where it saves so I can go pick up Mama Shark.
Isn't that just your power?
Crynet, hello. Kirara with Jabai build. Love it. Hold on.
In the air, in the land.
New Mama Shark got greetings. I will, yeah.
How curious. This
Kirara.
Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before we were imprisoned.
Can't you just leave the PC on?
Let alone influence living
That's a
creatures.
good idea. That's probably a good idea,
How
Ash.
exactly does it affect them anyway?
And then when I get her back, I'll come back. Yeah, that should be fine.
This is so strange.
You're also very stuck.
Reality differs so much from mine.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea, Ash. Let's do this review real
More
quick.
than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Harbinger of Dawn.
If I am to help
Let's see. This
I will need
is giving you 28, right? I think it's 28 crit rate. Yeah, 28 plus another 30 from Night of Skies Unveiling. So your crit rate's definitely good.
Extremely risky. The three moons' powers.
What
are
would you
not
guys do without
mutually
me?
compatible.
We would be so lost, Ash.
Concentrating
I'd be
that
so
into
lost.
one
Whoops, this
goddess
is the wrong.
would be a very
That's the wrong
painful
screen.
process.
Whoops.
And if anything
Whoops.
goes wrong, it could tear
All
you
right.
to pieces.
That's wow. All right, that flower's really good. The feather's really good. Defense sands also quite good. That goblet's actually really good for her too, because she really likes the EM. There's no wasted stat there. And then 10. Yeah, this is actually really nice. I would still get the Harbinger of Dawn to 90. It doesn't take that much. Doesn't take that many materials, and you'll get a little more crit damage. The base attack doesn't matter, but slightly more crit damage. So you'll be, let's see, 28 plus 30 is 58 plus 37 essentially. So you're gonna be like, you're gonna be basically 100% crit rate. That's like 95% crit rate. So that's cool. And yeah, your Jabai build looks pretty good. Your artifacts are really nice. I would just get the Harbinger of Dawn to 90 just so you get slightly more crit damage. And like that's probably it. She also ascends with crit damage, so that's another 30, another 38 on top of this. So when it's all said and done, you'll be like 280. You'll be like 95, 280 plus 194 EM plus the EM from her passive and the defense from her passive too. So yeah, you're looking really good, Crynet.
Columbina may not talk a lot, but
You're
she
looking really
thinks
good.
deeply
Very,
about
very
issues
good.
like this.
Let's review what we know.
The Kirara outfit so pretty. That was a free outfit from the last summer
And
event.
with whom we celebrated Moon Prayer Night. She knows our personalities. Our
I
ways
did
of
know that,
doing
Ash.
things, even our unique strengths and abilities.
A total of 3 tickets. It sold like 3 tickets.
wanted
Yeah, I
to
heard
tell
that like
us
literally
something
1 or
a
2
long,
people,
long
like
time ago,
almost nothing, which is
what would she
crazy.
do? Oh,
Season Farina needs a friend. Oh, blessed Lord Corvidus. Blessed. It's Luanatar. Bring. Bring. So deserved. You know what the worst part about that is, though, Ash? I mean, not for you. For me and everyone else in the States, is they're probably going to find a way to write off all the losses and then pilfer our tax money to, like, repay it or something. Because that is the exact level of corruption that they're at. Oh, Lord.
Never. Wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar...
What?
They'll...
Oh, I know.
Genuinely.
In Conria was already enough
I have no clue what's being talked about. Donald Trump's wife released a movie, and like no one, like literally no one went to go see it. Like I've heard that the ticket sales were basically just didn't exist, as if people didn't even know.
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda? The day I lose my
I'm normally not this picky about plot lines. I get very irked when time stuff gets in the story. Yeah, timey-wimey stuff is it's very confusing. The only time stuff I like is like if you go back in time to see people, like characters from beforehand, and then you just like, oh, this is what they were like when they were younger. That's cool.
Promise me.
Where it's like another story in another time with characters that you like. I'm like, that's neat. I get to see this person when they were a kid. Cool. But I'm not usually a big fan of the timey-wimey, loopy stuff. Though I think they did a pretty good job with this.
That I got away with it for this long.
It's a close fix, so yeah.
At least let me take some precautions on your behalf.
It's a...
And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your
Once we
office
get to the
every
end,
day
it's very
and make sure
it's
you're
very
well
understandable.
looked after.
Okay.
Oh,
This makes sense.
Anything but that.
Unless we start trying to
actually
poke a
ready to
bunch
go
of holes
through
into
with this.
things and be
Are
like,
you
but what
trying to
about this or
scare
this
me
or
into
this? Where
backing
it's
out?
like not necessarily things with Columbina,
As if
but
I
maybe
could ever
things in the
scare
loop.
you. I'll assume you're just joking to calm your nerves.
All right.
Because what does this mean for greater implications of like, can we make time a flat loop or just like a loop with other people too? Are we experiencing a similar loop? Who knows? Hers is not a grandfather loop. The grandfather loop is a paradox. Kind of Donnie Darko.
Well done.
Have happened because the past is already set. Yeah.
Space.
Which I think is how...
Come on then, little one.
So the way we
Show me
experience
what happened in
time
the past.
is like time as an event, is like a series of events happening back and forth. But fourth dimensional beings, or I guess fifth dimensional beings, could view time as if it was a flat circle. Or if it was like they could see past, present, and future would all be one, and it would just be an event that they could look at.
Surviving moon, the frost moon.
Or let's see.
I might know how to get back.
Yeah, a fifth dimensional being would be able to see that.
My sister's help.
A fourth dimensional being would be able to experience it all at once, but not be able to see it. See in quotes. Tell the Moon Sisters about your decision. Okay, I think this is probably the best place to stop. I'll just leave my PC on, but this way I can go pick up Mama Shark. Well, we'll be back tomorrow, everyone, and I don't think we have too much longer for this, so I will go and pick up Mama Shark. We'll finish off the Archon Quest tomorrow, and then I will see you tomorrow, friends. Send love to Mama Shark. I will. Have a blessed day, everyone. Stay safe, stay jawsome, and I'll see you then. Take care, friends.